Hello, Alejandra. How are you? Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Miss. How are you? I'm fine, thank you.
That's great. All right, let's please continue. And well, we were reviewing about adjectives and adverbs, right?
Yes.
And well, we are going to, we read the list and we were missing the practices, right? So let's
Yes.
please begin with the first practice. Oh, I think you did it, right? The Kahoot one?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you did. Okay, then it's not that one. It will be another one. It's this one, please. The second link, please. All right, so please access to the second link. And when you finish with the practice, let me know. All right.
I'm finished, Miss.
Great. And how did you do?
I think it's good.
Okay, very good. Let's please work on the second practice. And well, let me know when you finish, okay? And if you have any
Okay.
doubts or questions, just let me know.
Okay. I'm finished, Miss.
Great. And how did you do?
This one I have 7 of 10.
Okay. Would you like to check on your answers?
Yes, please.
Of course. Something very important to remember is that adverbs describe the verbs and adjectives, right? In a sentence. And adjectives describe the noun in a sentence. Remember that. Okay, let's wait till it loads and we will check. Sorry. Oh, okay, you didn't mark here any answer. I can
Yes.
Spanish very well because here
Well,
we already have a verb, right?
yes.
Well is going to be describing the verb. What can you speak very well? Spanish.
Spanish.
Here. Of course, I was happy because
Yes.
after the verb to be or any auxiliary, you must have a adjective. And here, my friends all tell me that I sing badly because we already here have a verb. The verb is tell.
Yes.
If we have a verb, then adverb because this adverb is going to describe the verb. And here, my cousin always walks very quickly because we already have here the verb.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we are describing the way he walks, right? That's why. All right. So, well, is there any doubt or question that you may have about adverbs or
No.
adjectives?
No.
Okay, perfect. Let's please continue. And well, now we are going to be reviewing the indefinite and definite articles. We know that the indefinite articles are these two, a and an, and the definite article is the or de, which in case the pronunciation wouldn't matter. If you say the or if you say the, it's okay. No, there is no problem with pronunciation. Well, we are going to be using the indefinite article a when we are going to be talking about singular countable nouns. Okay, so for example, a person, and like it can be a person, it can be an animal or a thing, talking about countable nouns, which are not specific. And we don't use a before uncountable or plural nouns, of course. And if a noun starts with a consonant sound, like any of the consonants, we are going to be using a. For example, a cat, a bird, a child, a doctor. Only for singular countable nouns. Very important. Also, we have to take care on the pronunciation because if the pronunciation of the noun it sounds like a consonant but is spelled with a vowel, anyways, we have to use the indefinite article a. Here, an. It is going to be used in front of a singular countable noun, okay, which are not specific, the same, not specific. And we don't use a before uncountable or plural nouns. So whenever the noun starts with a vowel sound, we are going to use an. Also, this is going to be very important in the pronunciation part. If my noun is going to sound like a vowel, but it's spelled with a consonant, anyways, I'm going to use an. For example, an hour, an apple, an egg, an ant, an orange. And the definite article da or de. We use it in front of all the nouns. It does not matter if their nouns are singular, plural, countable, or uncountable. We don't care. And well, we use it to describe someone or something specific or unique. And this is very important. Examples: the earth, because there only exists one earth; the world; the sky; the air; the weather. All right. And these are the uses of indefinite and the definite article they. So do you have any doubts or questions about this?
Not for now, Miss.
Okay, very good. Then let's please work on the prompt. All right. There you go. That's the first one. All right, so work on it, please. And remember, we don't only look on the writing, on the spelling. We also look and we have to pay attention on the pronunciation of the nouns. This is very important, okay?
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, you're welcome.
I'm finished, Miss.
Great. And how did you do?
7 of 10.
Okay. Would you like to check on your answers?
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, let's see. Oh, okay. Well, history books are not a particular thing, you know. I'm crazy about reading. No need for articles. I'm crazy about
Okay.
reading history books because, as you know, history books are not unique. There are tons and tons of history books. And we cannot use the indefinite articles also because we have here a plural one, right?
Yes.
No need for article.
Mm, Es decir, no siempre se utiliza un artículo en la oración.
Exactamente, ¿no? Los
Ah,
artículos
ok.
definidos e indefinidos no se utilizan siempre.
Ok.
Yes, and here he thinks that love is what will save us all. Yes, here also without article.
Yes.
And well, here the same. They're staying at, yes, at a hotel. Well, the hotel, it's also very general, right? It's not an specific or unique. It can be any hotel. But you can say
Yes.
there are staying at, if you want to be more specific, if you were mentioning here the name of the hotel, you can write the, because of course there is only going to be only one hotel with that name, right? It's the
Okay.
same as universities. When we mention the name of the university, like Cambridge University, then we say the or the Cambridge University, the Michigan University, because we're mentioning something specific. But because it's just any hotel, they're staying at a hotel, en un hotel, no? Any hotel. And here, I don't like basketball, only basketball, without
Okay.
article. John traveled to Mexico
Mexico
without,
also. Okay.
yeah, John is
Spanish.
Spanish, yes, without, my brother doesn't eat chicken, the same. I was in a Japanese class because how do you spell this word? Japanese. No, aquí no hay choque de
Yes.
vocales. That's why it's the indefinite article a. I was in a Japanese restaurant. Okay, was it? Let's please move forward. And well, here is the other practice. Please work on it and let me know when you're done.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm finished, miss.
Great, and how did you do?
25 or 27, then I repeat the wrong answers.
Okay. All right, very good. So is there any doubt or question that you may have about definite or indefinite articles?
Not, no, no.
Okay, all right. Well, let's please continue with the conversation practice. And well, we are going to talk about tourism and holidays. Let's begin with the first question. If you could go on a holiday anywhere in the world, where would you go? Why and what would you do there?
Um, maybe I like to go to United States with my family. Um, why? Because I desire to be with them. Um, mm, then maybe we go to um, visit some touristic places. I don't know.
Okay, very nice. If you could go on holiday with a famous person, living or dead, who would you go with? Why and what would you talk about?
Oh, I would like to go on a holiday with uh, maybe Amy Winehouse. I would like to hear, listen, listen to sing her, and maybe I talk with her about her music and the
Okay,
and the inspiration of the lyrics.
all right. And which is your favorite song from Amy Winehouse?
I like almost all the songs of Amy, but if I have to choose, I choose I uh, Love is a losing game, maybe, or Wake Up Alone, also.
All right. And have you ever been on a safari? Would you like to
No,
go on one? Why? And
I
what are
never
the
been.
okay,
I'm
and what
sorry.
are the advantages and disadvantages of safari holidays? Safari has two meanings. The first meaning of safari is, the one that you do in Africa, where you go to see wild animals on a jeep. And the other meaning of safari holidays is basically to go on like a little excursion, excursion, because
Yes.
holiday is only 1 day, 5 days, 3 days. So it's like little excursion that you can make, go to the countryside or things like that. So please.
Yes, I go to. Sometimes I in the past I don't know how to say. I went.
Yes.
Yes, I went to an excursions, maybe to the hill of Tunari.
Okay.
Um, I like to go and ¿cómo se dice escalar?
Climb.
Climb the mountain. I like also the view from from the view from the city, since the top of the mountain, also the trees and the nature. Yes,
Okay, and what are the advantages and disadvantages of safari holidays?
the advantage from the Tunari Hill or mountain is you can smell fresh air and distract yourself. Then pass time with your family, make some sports. Then I don't know if there are disadvantage, maybe the insecurity sometimes.
What, sorry, you were saying?
Yes, I said that disadvantage is the insecurity on the hill because there is no policemen
Yes,
or
we don't have like a person
guards.
rescuer. Yeah,
Yes,
yes, we should have though, because all the national parks or these preserved areas, they must have at least someone no that can go and also should have like a register on the people who go climbing.
yes.
But yeah, okay, all right. And well, maybe another disadvantages on safari holidays is also that holidays are very short. So they're not like vacation. They're only some days.
Yes,
So 1 day, 2 days, that's it.
it's rarely see that the holidays maybe 2 or 3 days in the week because it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But it's rarely that the holiday is Friday.
Yes, it's very rare, no?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And well, do you prefer holidays where you travel around and stay in different places? Or do you prefer staying in one place? And explain your reasons, please.
I prefer stay in one place almost of the time because I don't usually go for a trip. I just stay in home because almost of the days I go to work and it's like I I am always in the street or in my job and rare it's rare to stay in home. So in the holidays, I prefer to stay in my home or in my house with my daughter and my mom.
Okay, all right. And how important is it for young people to visit other countries?
I think it's very important because you can know the culture of the other countries, and also you can know other people. But I think that you must be do that when you're in college because when you have kids or family, it's most difficult uh, uh, for do an schedule with all your family and just go for a trip or maybe go somewhere. It's better if you do when you are younger.
Okay. And how important is it to find out about the culture and customs of the country you're going to go on holiday?
It's also important because you have to know if the things that you do maybe can be offensive for the people in the place where you are going to visit.
Yes, indeed. Each culture is different from one another, right?
Yes.
Like the people. So, yes. And well, in what ways do you think tourism can be harmful for the local landscape and environment?
Maybe if the people go to the countrysides and they left her his or their garbage, bottles of plastic and other things, of if or if they mm, make ¿cómo se dice fogata?
Fire bombs?
Fogata, fuego.
Yes, fire bombs.
Fire bombs, yes, they make fire bombs close to the trees. It's very dangerous because they can um, ¿cómo se dice incendiar?
They can set fire.
Yes, the trees or the plants around.
Yes, that's true. And well, in your opinion, what in your opinion can be done to reduce damage done by tourism?
um, the people have to be responsible with their waste, like bottles or um, um, garbage. I don't know, with their garbage.
Okay, yes. And well, also no, all the places and this, especially the places who have international knowledge, like, some of these places are like, wait,
I mean, they have to take care of the touristic areas in the place.
yes. And all these places that are cultural heritage, patrimonios culturales, they should be preserved in a more careful way.
Yes, exactly.
I think that in other countries, whenever they have these different heritage around the city, they try the most, like to protect them the most they can, so they don't disappear or they don't damage themselves. But you see now that we don't like take on count this kind of things. We just think that because it's there, it's going to be there forever and nothing will happen. But it is not like that. So I think that we should be a little bit more careful with the cultural heritage.
Yes, exactly. Um, I saw that the in our country um, the sculptors and parks had not care for the people. They destroy them and also um, they broke the sculptures, or maybe they do something like that, and they don't have to, they don't take care about them.
Yes, that's true. You're right. And what benefits can tourism bring to a city or country?
Well, increase the economy. The first thing is the increased economy. Um, Also create jobs, new jobs. Sometimes the tourists, if the people give good reference about the place, it's more easy to get there, or um, maybe create new hotels, or um, places for people to keep going there or stay in there.
Okay, yes. Yes, indeed. And there are some countries around the world that their economy is based on tourism. So a country can live due to tourism. So I think it is
Yes,
very important. Yep.
tourism always creates good economy for a country.
Yes, it does. And
And
well,
also uh, um, also the it's also the native people have uh, treat good to the people go, and if they go to visit them. Sometimes in here people are like mean, or include they try to um, cheat to the tourist people.
yes, exactly. And you know what? When I travel around Latin America, and specifically when I was in Mato Grosso del Sur, which is in near like Bonito and all these areas in Brazil, they told me that they teach the kids in school. One subject in school is tourism, how to treat visitants. So, the manager of I was having a conversation with like a manager of the hotel, and she told me like no matter where you go, and the city is very safe. You're not going to get stolen or anything because here the people, everyone has been raised and educated in terms on how to treat visitants, tourists. So we really want all the tourists to have a pleasant visit. Therefore, everyone is going to be like willing to help you in any way they can. And indeed it was.
That
It
it's so
was.
good.
Yes. And I was like, really? And I was like, how do people get educated? And she told me like, well, it's a subject in school, like, PE, physical education, like values or mathematics or science is like that. We have a subject in school specifically that we learn throughout the 13 years of
Wow.
school. We learn how we should treat visitants and the way on how we should, help them like meet the city, sightseeing, explain, be kind, be humble, and everything. I was like very surprised when I heard that.
Yes, it's true,
That was very
because
interesting.
here the people aren't polite with other. people almost of the time they are mean or irrespectful also.
Yes, and something that I noticed is that in the, I'm not going to say in everyone, right? Because it is not good to generalize, but people from the Occident, like from the West,
Yes,
no, from the East, yeah, it's like they are very close,
yes,
close-minded. So even, you know, among Bolivians and everything, like they don't know how to treat you. Sometimes they're very mean. But if you
yes,
go to the like east, you go to Santa Cruz, I don't know, to these cities, and well, they're very friendly, they're very kind to you.
yes,
Of course, that is
it's
not
true.
everyone, no, but I have noticed like this.
Sometimes I wonder what's going on with the uh, with the this project, this I don't in the salt of en el salar cuando era el ¿qué le llamaban? El cuando vino a hacer el Dakar.
Oh yes, Dakar.
Me pregunto qué opinión se habrán llevado los turistas del salar. O sea, no del salar, ¿no? Sino de la gente.
Yes, it's because they're close, no, in their minds and everything. That's the reason I think. But you know, what can we do? The only thing we can do is basically be more open-minded. And I think with the years, people are going to start, you know, change their behavior towards tourism because we
It's
have
more,
beautiful landscapes. We have amazing landscapes, amazing destinations that like people around the globe knows. So yeah. Okay, well, and this was all for unit number 4. And you will be taking your quiz on Friday.
okay, Miss.
All right, let's please work on the survey, and that will be all for today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you very much, and see you on Friday.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have a great night.
The same for you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.